Do you want me to come with you to the funeral tomorrow?
No, I'm not going.
Is this dose a bit high?
No, it's conservative. So how about administering the drug so Mrs. Flinders can enjoy her lunch?
That isn't a 1, Callum. It's a 7. And Wendy's attempts to point that out to Brooke were rebuffed.
Just what's going on here, Scotty?
I won't see her shafted so that you can do what doctors always do. Cover each other's backsides.
You might want to reassess whether you want to work here or not, because I will not take this from you or anyone. Now get out!
I make a stand for nurses, and Mackay gives me a formal warning.
You threatened him.
I threatened union action. If a mistake is shared, then the punishment should be shared. Instead, one of my nurses takes the rap while a doctor just walks away. How is that fair?
Well, it's not fair, but yelling at him isn't likely to win the debate.
Mackay doesn't do debates. He's a typical career manager. Looks after his own and kicks anyone below him. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to stand here and see my nurses get shafted.
Well, you're not going to be able to do much good if you get sacked.
Let him try.
You can't go on like this.
Like what?
You need to find peace with Warren, with what happened in East Timor. Assuming the worst, and you let a man die fighting for Wendy isn't going to pay for that.
The two things have nothing to do with each other. I'm backing Wendy because she was unfairly treated. If you were in Callum's office, you would have done exactly the same thing. That's all it is.
Okay, that's great. Bye. Yes! He loves the sound of the clinic. I think I found myself a partner.
That's fantastic, babe.
The roof's fixed. Wendy's a great practice nurse. Mike has experience in GP work. It's all sorted.
When can he start?
He's free now, so it's up for negotiation.
So, this Mike Gilbert, tell me more about him.
I've got his CV in here somewhere. He's done quite a bit of pediatrics, I think. Here. I just need a minute.
MS symptoms? Things you do to avoid the dishes, eh? Right. Let's have a look at this Dr. Micah Gilbert. Here we go. Right, born, blah, blah, blah. Studied, qualified, worked. The good stuff. Hobbies. He's a model-trained enthusiast who enjoys nude yoga. Ooh, yuck.
Eh?
Interesting. Apparently, Mike used to be Michaela. I wonder if he's made the switch or she likes wearing trousers.
What?
Too easy, too easy.
Ah! Oh. Thank you for not making a big deal about the MS. You're such a kind man.
Kind or apathetic. It could be I just don't care.
Oi, I'm not going to go on feeding you. You steal most of Chan's food and at least half of mine. Just get a job and pay your own way.
Dude, I'm trying, all right? But the job market is very tough at the moment.
Drinking beer and going, that would suck, to every job on the paper doesn't constitute trying. You meet a girl. You like her. For some strange reason, she likes you. How are you going to take her out if you're broke?
Easy. Hey, babe. Show me a good time. I'll let you play with my pig.
Remind me when that's ever worked.
Dude, that chick at Tegan's party. What's her name? She was totally up for it.
You're all class, mate.
That Ambo uniform. Chicks dig that, right?
Don't even go there.
Why not?
You are not joining the Ambo service. You need a job where the responsibilities are low and the women plentiful, right?
Only in heaven does such a job exist.
It exists, and you even get to wear a uniform. Plus, I can guarantee the woman will be calling you up constantly.
Why are you not going for an orderly job? Feisty.
Do you know if it's just the one position?
That's a pity. I would have enjoyed working with you.
What makes you think I won't get the job?
Well, you're a girl. To be an orderly, you have to be able to navigate. And not mind being told what to do.
Except I've done orderly work before. Palmerston North Hospital.
Well, I've had 2 years med school experience.
Really?
Yeah. And plus, I know the gay guy running the interviews. Sorry. Where are you from?
Fielding.
Ah, friendly Fielding. Nice place. How about I take you out tonight and show you around my town?
What's going on?
That is Rachel McKenna, the 2IC. It's just possible she might not like the idea of me working here.
All right, the people I'd like to see for the final interviews are Martin Lee, Brodie Kemp, and Penny Rourke. Thank you to the rest of you for applying.
Very motivated about the job, very excited.
Thank you. This way, please.
So the good news is I think I've scored myself a GP for the clinic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. On the other hand...
Well, actually, I've got some news too. I decided I'm going to try and get a part-time job and restart that IT course.
Oh, well, that's great. Well done, you.
Yeah, well, plus, like you said, it's about time I struck out on my own.
Yeah, but that was before we had a good talk.
Yeah, but it's true. So I was hoping to earn enough to go flatting.
Fair enough.
Well, you've got that travel money to kick you off. 1,500?
Well, I thought you'd want that back now that I'm not going anymore.
No way. I was happy to help you out then, still am.
Well, if you guys are both happy, then so am I.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Are you okay, Mum? You look a bit...
Yeah, your mum's...
No, I've just been stressing about finding a GP for the clinic, but it's all sorted now.
Cool. So it's all good news?
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to tell him.
Well, he might have thought that I was faking it for sympathy to get him to stay.
Well, maybe he'd believe you, considering you do have actual symptoms. You two are as bad as each other. You know that?
Your incident report differs from both Scotty's and Wendy Cooper's.
Well, no surprises there. He's got a massive chip on his shoulder about doctors, and she's one of those stressed mums who spends all day obsessing about her kid's self-esteem.
At yesterday's drug sheet, that 1 does look like a 7.
Rubbish.
And I'm guessing that's the response that Wendy Cooper got when she questioned you about it, Brooke.
She didn't take issue with the number. She just said, "Are you sure?"
All right. I'm going to stand by the formal warning I gave her, but I'm going to give you a friendly one. If you need to take some time to sort out the situation with your mother, then please take it. I don't want a repeat of this.
You won't get one. Any issues I have outside of work will stay there.
I hope so. And for what it's worth, best of luck.
In conclusion, I really like to work with people. For people.
Right. Well, that's all from me. Any questions?
When do I start?
You could just send Penny in.
This way, miss.
Penny, you have been an orderly before.
I love the job.
Well, that's a positive, but we have one applicant who's physically more suited and one who has actual medical experience.
I know. Brodie was telling me. Poor guy.
Sorry?
Oh, I didn't mean to imply anything. He seems really together now. And kind. He offered to show me all his favourite bars. I'm not a big drinker, though.
When you say really together now...
At least he's able to apply for work. And the other guy, he's even further along. He did a lot of gym training to help him get off the drugs. Gutsy stuff. And I know Brodie probably told you about his issues with Rachel McKenna, but I bet he'll win her around.
Issues?